Hey y'all. Happy Friday. Alright, so if you are catching me on the replay, this is the best hair day I ever had, by the way. If you're catching me on the replay, let me know where you're watching from. I always love to know where people are watching from. Let me share it in my group. And let's do a little tagging. Give me just a second. Alright. Okay, so if you're hopping on here now, say hey. Hey Trish, I swear you're my faithful. Can always count on you guys. Okay, it's Car Talk with Jamie on Friday. I just took Cruz into gymnastics. For some reason, you guys, if you are prayers, can you send up a prayer for Cruz and me? Because I'm about to lose my crap. Like, COVID is wrecking her. She does not want to be away from me. She cannot stand it. She can't stand to be like 2 seconds away from me. She sobbed big hysterical tears going into gymnastics. And she's been going since August. It's like, it's not new. But she's just really struggling, and I'm struggling too, because it's like torture to like pry your kid off of you and make her go. And today I even bribed her. I was like, I have a new game at home, and if you want to have the new game, then you have to face your fear. And I think I even said to her, the only way to get over a fear is to go through it. I'm not like motivational quoting my child right now. Alright, anyways, if you don't know me, I'm Jamie. I need some prayers because I'm losing it today. I wanted to fix my hair today, but I did take a shower and do my face. And that's like about all I got, y'all. That's it. Like, it's crazy town. I got my Christmas clothes on. Okay, but she's in there. She did okay. She was brave. She went through her fear. Today's day 13 of the challenge, and it's also Friday. Friday the 13th. Which would be like funner if it was October. Like, I'm in Christmas mode. Like, ain't nothing spooky happening right now. But, it did make me challenge my team to like tell when they had an unlucky incident and what they learned from it. Guys, I don't know. I've had some interesting, like, unlucky things happen to me, you know? Like, if I think about it, like, probably my first unlucky thing that I recall is that when I was 3, I swallowed a thumbtack. And I'm just gonna wait for you guys to respond to that for a second. It is a story. I was supposed to be taking a nap in my cousin's room, and he had these stupid car posters up, and I couldn't sleep because those cars were ugly. So I started taking them off. I thought if I could just take them down, then I could like have a nap. And so I was 3, you know. So I was putting them in my hand, and my hand got full. So when my hand got full, I held the plastic part between my teeth, and it poked me, like the pen poked me in the lip. And when it poked me in the lip, it scared me, and I went, and so all the way down it went. You know, I told my aunt, who was supposed to be watching me, and she didn't believe me. And she told my mom, though, and I said, Mom, it hurt here, and then really bad here. So they took me to have an x-ray, and like, sure enough, there was a little thumbtack in my belly. So that's like my first unlucky incident. And what I learned from that is, don't put thumbtacks in your mouth. That's like pretty straightforward, right? Anyways, they ended up being able to fish it out with a magnet. They put me to sleep and they fished it out. I didn't have to be like cut open. My second unlucky event was, let's go way back to about 7th grade. So how old was I? Maybe 12. And I had a boyfriend, and his name was Tony. And Tony's actually my friend on Facebook, so like, heaven forbid he watches this. But Tony actually lived down the street from me, and he was my boyfriend. But later, he was my brother. He had like kind of a rough home life, and he slept on our couch a lot. I would just wash his clothes for school the next day. But first, he was my boyfriend. And my little best friend, Jessica, and I, Jessica's still my best friend to this day. We had had a sleepover, and we wore bras by that point. And we had stayed up late, and I had taken my bra off, like, through my shirt. You know, remember how, like, were you guys cool, and did you do that? Or, like, am I not cool when I did that? We just, like, take your bra out your shirt sleeve. So, anyways, I had taken it off during that sleepover, and I had forgotten about it. So, Tony came over. And he was going to come over. And we had this really sweet basement. And there was like a drum set down there. And like very cool place. Like for people to hang out. And I think I went to get a drink of water. Or I said, I'll be right back. And I came downstairs. And Tony was swinging my bra around with the drumstick. And like my 12-year-old self. My 12-year-old self could not even handle that. Like, I could not live with that as a 12-year-old. I remember like just going upstairs and saying, "You're going home. I'll catch you later," because I thought I was gonna die. Like on the spot, I thought I was gonna die. What I learned from that lesson is, if you take your bra off, you need to find it again. But in all seriousness, what I learned was it's okay to just laugh at yourself. You know, you don't need to take yourself so seriously. If I took myself so seriously, I would not be on Facebook with my hair looking like this. It's okay. Just laugh about it. It's okay. Like, you learn to laugh at yourself is a good lesson. Another lesson that I learned was that, I don't know, I've had a lot of unlucky lessons. I missed my flight coming back from Turkey because I was trying to repack my suitcase because Mr. Imratuna gifted me this beautiful Turkish vase. And it was heavy, but I couldn't get it in my luggage. I didn't want it to break. I was trying to repack. Like, I literally was bruised and sore from carrying this thing through the airport. So I was trying to repack it. And I'm in New York City, JFK, and I'm trying to reshuffle my bags so I can check them. So I get up there to check my bags, and the lady's like, plus I've been in Turkey, okay? I've been on a flight for 13 hours. I don't even know what time it is. I've traveled back in time. I think I left at 2 p.m. and it took 13 hours, but when I landed, it was only 5 p.m. in America. It was like serious. My brain was not working. I was so tired. I was sore, like I was hungry, and I like didn't even know what day it was. And I took my stuff up there to check it out. To like check my luggage, and everybody in Turkey had been so nice, and this lady at JFK was like, you can't check your bags now because the baggage chute is closed because it's less than 1 hour till time for the flight. It was like 58 minutes. And I was like, are you kidding me? And I was like, so when's the next flight? Tomorrow. Like, I was so mad, and the lady was so mean to me, and I was just like, what? I said, can I just leave my luggage here? Can y'all fly my luggage home another time? Just let me get on the plane. And they were like, no, that's against our policy. We cannot do that. I'm like, so you are telling me that the plane is here, it's an hour till time for takeoff, but you won't send my bag through, and so I can't get on the plane, and I have to stay in New York City, and I have been in Turkey, and I don't even know what time it is. And she was like, that's all I can do. I was so mad. I remember calling Tyler and sobbing, and then Cruz was crying because she thought I was coming home, and I was like, I'm in New York City by myself in the nighttime. I don't have a place to stay. I have 200 pounds of luggage, this beautiful, very heavy Turkish vase, and I don't know what to do. I mean, I was panicking. I was legit panicking. So Tyler was like, okay, your mom is finding you a hotel. I'm finding you a flight. So I sat down for like 30 minutes and I took a breath and I cried. And then Tyler said, here's your hotel. It's in Queens, I think. So I had to go outside in New York City by myself with all this luggage that was like legit 200 pounds of luggage. I had to hail a taxi cab. The cab driver did not speak English. I had to get all this luggage in. I'm like telling him the name of the hotel and he's like not understanding. I had to show the taxi driver my phone to get myself to a hotel. I was just like, it was beyond me. My brain wasn't working. I was so tired. I remember getting into the hotel. I was scared to freaking death, okay? Because I'm in the middle of New York City where, like, I'm from a farm, y'all. I don't... Like, New York City is foreign to me. Okay? City life is foreign. I'm afraid. So I like go up to my room. I lock everything. I check the locks. I haven't eaten in so long. And I take a shower and get all the crud off of me. I order a New York style pizza. It gets delivered. I have to go back down for it. And then I finally just like sit in the bed in New York City and cry and eat New York style pizza and watch Friends on TV, which takes place in New York, ironically. And then I just chilled and I was like, okay, yeah, I had a flight in the morning. I had to be back at the airport by 5. At that time, it was midnight. I had to be back at the airport by 6. I'm like, okay, you can sleep at least till 5. And I finally just settled, fell asleep with Friends and pizza. And I woke up like at 2:30 a.m. Like, oh, it's time to wake up in Turkey, so wake up. And that was unlucky, but I did learn something. I did learn that I can figure it out. I can hail a cab in New York City. Like, I'm stronger than I gave myself credit for. And that's a valuable lesson. To learn that you can navigate yourself in the middle of crisis, in the middle of a big city when you're scared out of your mind. And I also learned that I'm really thankful for my pharmacy family because, okay, if you guys know anything about pharmacy, you've probably heard his name, Imre Tuna. I didn't see him. I just watched him on TV, but I didn't see anything other than that hotel and like the door and the lobby because I was so afraid. But Imre Tuna, who's the CEO of pharmacy, he and his brother, and I had told, like, in our group chat that I had missed my flight, and he contacted me and said, are you safe? Did you find a place to sleep? And so did Barbara, who is another member of our corporate team. Like, are you okay? Do you need anything? Like, and so I really, like, if I had any questions about if pharmacy was my home, like, they were answered in that minute. Like, these people genuinely care. They absolutely care. Like, to reach out and text me and check on me, God knows what even time it was in any place I was at. So, happy Friday the 13th. If you're thinking about making a jump, I know you're watching. I know you guys have been watching me. My live views have gone up every day since we started this challenge. I know you probably think I'm a nutball, and that's alright, because it's true. And if you are watching thinking, like, wondering if maybe pharmacy is the place for you, like, stop wondering. Here's your sign. Alright, seriously, reach out. And also, I need to sell I think 18 more lip products this weekend. So if you can help me meet my challenge, then that would be pretty sweet. And also pray for my sanity. Alright, guys. Peace, bros. Share the video.